Today we got a Model S, a 2018, and this is a classic. This is the first Tesla that really changed everything, I think, for Tesla. It's an engineering marvel, and the customer just got it used, and he wanted to do a lot of stuff. So we have a really fun build today. So follow us along this journey on this Model S. So first of all, we're actually powder coating the wheels. That's why it's hovering over the ground. We're doing chrome delete. We're doing headlight tinted. We're actually even doing a lowering link on the front, so give it a little better stance. Lower it just a little bit, about an inch maybe. Model S Chrome Delete and X is probably our best-selling product in the S and X lineup, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And when we did this, I'm going to be honest with you, we knew nothing about vinyl wrapping.
And it shows when we were installing it.
For those of you who have supported us even with this, I'm really, really grateful, actually.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a great customer. So we've also been working a little bit on the R&D aspect of it. So you can see we kind of revamped a bunch of stuff, autopilots, handles, and some of them was still good. I wouldn't say all of them were really bad, but some of them were like, whoa, like we could definitely do better than that. And then we're also going to do a bunch of debadging as well. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to work on the back. That's if we can get started on the chrome delete on the new design. And then we're also going to remove this. This is the aftermarket. This is not a plaid. This is a 75D. I'm a little scared because it's an 18.
Right.
But it's pretty like delamed, and this is pretty common in carbon fiber. So we're going to go ahead and remove it and keep it a little bit cleaner. So that's what I'm going to be working on. But let's get this deleted. I just like taping it to make sure I don't damage anything though. So one thing that's unique about this Model S is, I think the Model S was my second Tesla. And it was a good one. It was a black one too, right? And it was a body color roof. It didn't even have a panorama roof. And we loved it. I think mine didn't even have the suspension. It was a basic one. I got it from Tesla too. But I remember, like, funny story, the way we got into this business is my friend got a Tesla Model S for the first time, I think in like 16. And I remember riding it, and this was like even before Autopilot, guys. This was called Mobileye, for those of you that don't know. That was like the original. And my God, that was so amazing at that time. Like, I didn't realize that something like that could be possible. And that's when I was like, man, I need to figure out a way to get the Model 3 when it was first announced. And I was so excited about it. I had just gotten like my, I guess, like adult job and finally saved up. And I spent like $77,000 or something like that on the first car, which is...
A Model 3?
Yeah. At that time, it seems crazy, right? But I spent $77,000 in 2017 or 18. Now you're like, what's wrong with you? But I felt so bad paying that much money. But I got the whole FSD and everything. But the Model S is what started it all. Once I got in one, I was like, it's done. I need to get one of these. And then I ended up getting the red Model S, which was a beautiful one. I love that car. That was like the first Ultra Red, guys. This is kind of like, you know, those alphabet soup, but for Model S. I'll put it in here for now. So what this is called an eraser wheel. Very, very common in the vinyl industry. Saves you a lot of time, to be honest. But basically, it takes off the adhesive, especially something like this that's old. You can see a lot of that material coming off. The main thing is, guys, I think in automotive, a lot of it is about like heat control. So you don't want to do it when it's like piping hot. Remember earlier I heated this area? So you don't want to do it when it's hot. But it's already cooled down. So now I can tackle this.
I mean, the design of it is so good. That install is so much better, if I do say so myself.
Wow, that looks phenomenally, is that a word? Phenomenally better. So you can see that most of all that is basically gone. Yeah, this could be bad. I can already see it be potentially bad. Because this is not a OEM install. I never know what I'm gonna get out of it.
Right.
Like,
It's seen better days.
yeah, and by the way, this 75D does not come with spoilers. Like, there's scratches everywhere on this thing. So if you look at how it sits, the adhesive is actually right here above this body line. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of heating it up, massaging that adhesive so it loosens up a little bit easier. Okay, so what you do is you're just seesawing back and forth like this. Yep, that's gonna happen. Man, this sounds crusty in here.
Not crusty.
Like,
That's a word.
yep, oh, nice and crusty. That was it. Ready? Oh, bro. This is actually OEM.
Was it just like installed? Like
Yeah,
after?
yeah, but this is an OEM carbon fiber.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool. I might have to look at that. That is just some crazy. That spoiler had something. Woo! That looks pretty bad.
Is it gonna scratch it?
I don't think so, but you know, it's been on there for so long that I just don't know, right? And that's kind of like I think I did a really good job on the Model S. Like, you don't see that unless you really look at it. There's still some indentation, but clear coat has obviously a limitation of how much I could take out, right? So in this one, like, there's a line already right here. I just gotta be careful. Man, that adhesive is old. I mean, it feels like it's like disintegrating, you know? So, yeah. This still said it's like 40% easier.
I mean, I think it's going to cut down installation time at least by a third.
By a third?
Well, because you're not worrying about stretching and then pulling up and then heating to bring it back. It's literally just follows the curve. So much easier.
That looks very good. Look at that, it's so clean.
Nice. The angle looks good.
Yeah. So even though this product is not supported, and what I mean by that, this Model S is no longer being made after a certain time from Tesla, I think this is still going to be a big seller because the Model S is such a good car. And I don't know if the price is going to go down. Right now, it's actually up. The people are like, oh crap, the S is no longer. So they're actually selling higher. So you can see how easy it is for me to just kind of line this up.
Sorry.
I'll get another one.
I'll grab you in a second. I just needed it to fix
And then
something.
look at this little cut, and then now you have this handle without stretching. Or sorry, you can stretch it, but without stretching the end, that's what I'm saying. And you line it up where you wanted it to be, which is like, kind of like here. And then you just kind of, and then you don't have to stretch the end, and it should just work its way. Boom, look at that. So now you just peel. And the angle is just so much better, guys. Look at that. Boom. And then after that, just peel. Okay. So when you do this is called post heat. Basically all the areas, you're just gonna make sure that it's not gonna come back up. And you're killing the memory of the film. What that means is this film is actually memory based. So if you don't kill the memory, it may pull back. By doing this, it's going to last for a very long time. This is Avery Denn's SW900. It's rated for 7 years, 5 to 7 years, which is kind of nuts, right, for a vinyl. Boom. That's done. Look at that. That looks crazy.
Rear pleat is golden.
Golden?
So good.
That one sucked, wasn't it?
Yeah, how we had it, there were no backing cuts in between the letters, so you try to install them all at once originally, and that would cause a lot of like stretching issues. There wasn't enough margin around the letters to get the letters like in.
Yeah.
And so what we did on this one was we kind of added a little bit more around the letter so it's easier to align. And then we also add backing cuts in between so you install one letter at a time. It's easier to install as well.
It's easier to install, it's cleaner, and this is the one I'm excited about too. Because like this one's kind of hard. Maybe you can give me a help with light real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
But like this one, look how easy like the alignment. Yeah, so, and you need a lot of light, so just kind of like float it around, just kind of, yep.
Come on, come on. Okay.
Use the left corner first. Yeah, and then just pack, and then all the way up to that corner, and then the back corner, and it should just kind of
Fit in there?
fit in there.
Okay.
It's even hard to like squeegee though, right?
Right.
In that like small little
I wonder
area.
if that's why we didn't go all the way back anyways.
I think so, but I mean, now that I think about it, I think it's worth it. 'Cause I think some customers do complain about it. It's like, hey, I want more coverage or whatever. Like, I know no one's going to see it, but I think that's where we are
But you know
different.
it's there.
Is that bothers us. And we're going to make sure we cover it. Look how clean that is.
Yeah. I mean,
honestly, the spoiler didn't turn out too bad. There's still some areas. If I have some time, I might do some wet sanding. But that would be more of an extra thing if I have time. But you can see that in the blend, it looks so much better where I obviously polished. So I might have to blend it or just do the whole thing. So we got the chrome delete pretty much done. That's just kind of finishing the end. The wheels just came in. Let's go take a look at it. This is from our partners at Quick Everett's Garage. They're our favorite neighbors. And it's kind of funny because we kind of started the businesses at the same time. They do automotive. They're an automotive shop. But they do like wheels, tires, pretty much everything. But they focus on, Audi, Porsche. But they always help us out with our Teslas. So let's see how it turned out. Wheels are here. All right, so these are the wheels. 21 inch, right? These are the 21s. Turned out really good. But these are kind of hard to do, right? Because of the powder coating.
Something with Tesla's original coating is a nightmare for powder coaters to remove.
Nice.
It's not just an acid bath and clean them up. It's an acid bath, sandblasting, get them down to where it will adhere correctly.
We're going to put, which one is it? The Michelin, which one did we go with again?
The 4S.
Oh yeah, the 4S.
With silent ride, as you can see.
Yeah, look at all this.
It is the proper Tesla coating in the TO.
Yep. These are good wheels and tires.
Oh yeah.
All right, dude. I'll see you tomorrow. So we got a couple things we need to do. We're gonna go ahead and get it fitted, balanced, mounted, all that stuff. Bring it here, put the wheels on, tires on, and then drive it through. And then they're gonna do the lowering links, and then that's it. And then we're gonna bring it back here, wash it, because it's a little dirty from all our working and all that stuff. And then it'll be ready for pickup on Wednesday. So, but a lot of progress today, so peace. All right guys, so it's day 2. We're basically doing, I just polished this actually already, so it looks really great. You can actually clear coat it if you have some issues of delamination, but in our case we're just going to put PPF on it. But the customer wanted a little darker, so we're doing a 45% DLT transmittance. We got a lot to do, so let's get it. So basically, headlights are always about the same. You kind of anchor it from each side, and then you just want to make sure you get even, like, stretch. And then after that, if you notice, I got rid of all those fingers up here. In my first initial, I just kind of do a very light tack, and then after that, you see some of this persisting areas, and then after that you go around all the edges. You seal that. There, this might be the record of quickest headlight install. That was fast. Alright, so for this one, it's actually a 2-part. This is separate. We're gonna go ahead and protect all of it though. And what we're actually using is we're using the Model 3. We don't have a template for this. I mean, we could make it. I guess if we have enough requests, we will, but currently it's not a huge request. So we haven't made our own pattern, but I was going to bulk this anyway, so I want to go ahead and bulk it. And so what bulking is, basically, we'll use that as my anchor. And then she's gonna stretch it across. Okay. And then from here on out, we're gonna hydrate it. Putting some tack right here. Okay. There's a lot of tack. And then you can see we'll go all the way up. And then I got some these areas, which is a little bit more fingers. That's fine. I'm gonna cut there anyway.
And then I've already mounted that one for you. It'll slow down here in a minute. You can see the
Okay.
unless it's already done. I think it's that good. Always black wigs on black wheels. All zeros.
Okay.
And you're done.
On the rear.
What we're doing today is lowering a Tesla Model S. Easiest way to lower these is with these lowering links that you see here. The plastic fixed ones are the factory length. What we're going to do is manipulate the sensors to adjust the ride height. As you can see, these are adjustable. You can adjust it, I think, up to 2 inches with this kit, but the measurement we have it at here is going to lower the car by just 1 inch, set it about 5 millimeters lower. By lengthening it, what you're doing in here in the wheel well, you're moving this arm on this potentiometer here. And when you move it away from the fixed point, it thinks that the car is sitting higher, so it will bring it down to the desired height. We have powder coated wheels on this one, and it will be in line shortly after that. That's when I have a new ride height.
All right, so car is fully clean. We are gonna dry it. We're gonna use a blow dryer in a little bit, but I'm gonna do a couple finishing touches. So right now, check this out. It's on high mode, and I'll show you what we did. All right, so I basically, you can see that this is at the low setting. It sits about 1 inch lower roughly. And we did that by using links. We ended up using Blocks Racing. We'll put the link below. We're not sponsored by them or anything. They just make good products and they had good reviews, so we ended up using it. We used it a couple times before. But now it sits, the stance is a little bit better. This is on a staggered. This is 245 in the front and then 265 in the rear. And we ended up just going with the Michelin 4S's. I mean, they're great wheels, and these are 21 inch. We also ended up blacking out the cover because normally those are gray. So we ended up using vinyl to kind of match that satin black. And then the customer came in with these. These are kind of cool. Just covers for the lug nuts and stuff like that. But this has been a fun project. Thank you so much for following around the journey. If you like watching DIY projects or any sort of customization or protection videos, make sure you click on that subscribe button. But until then, we'll see you later.